Hi. Thank you.
Questions in English, please.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What were you going to get a degree in when you almost made a mistake by going back to university?
I don't know. I'm not really thinking about that at the moment. You know, I didn't actually know what I wanted to study in the beginning. And so I'm in the moment in the second year, and in the third year I will really choose what I want to study, but now I'm focused on tennis. So
well, of course you are.
Little by little.
What do you think it would have been?
I don't know. Off the court, I really love acting. I love, you know, something.
You're pretty good at that.
Show business. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Jelena, in all your tries to get past the semifinal, what was the difference today?
You know, actually, to be honest, this has been the first Grand Slam that I don't have any injuries, that I don't have any issues bothering me, and it really takes off. It really took me, you know, I wasn't thinking about, you know, tennis. I was thinking, oh my God, this is hurting, this is, you know, bothering me. And so I was really struggling and really not playing my tennis and not thinking about my game. And now, first time, you know, this year in a Grand Slam, I'm healthy and I'm really, you know, I really want to do well. I'm really focused. I really believe in myself, and I'm really going one match at a time and really trying my best out there. And so I'm motivated. So I'm happy to be in the final for the first time.
That was a battle of mental strength today.
Yeah, mentally I feel that I'm a lot stronger because I really believe in myself. I really want to do this. And, you know, I think it's about time for me to make that step forward, to break that barrier and go a long way. I want to win a Grand Slam, and this is why I came here. And not having injuries, not having some problems is giving me a good opportunity to be here. So I'm really thankful for that.
Jelena, in a strange way, have your physical problems helped you build mental strength in the sense that, you know that you can battle through that, so you can also battle through
No, but you know, throughout the year I had all these different kinds of injuries because due to I didn't prepare well enough in the beginning of the year. Actually, in the preseason, I didn't prepare, and so I started with a lot of injuries, and you know, it was like a chain here, going from one injury to another, and I had some kind of bacteria for like 3 or 4 months where I was blowing my nose the whole time, I couldn't breathe, and all these problems. So of course, when you're having some things like that, it's tough to be at top of your level and really play your tennis. You're really struggling with many things. And now, you know, to knock on wood, you know, it's a miracle, you know, for me to be here and to be healthy and to enjoy my tennis. And as you could see, I'm really fighting out there. I'm really never giving up. I'm really there until the last point. And no matter what, I'm going to really until the last point, I'm going to be there and I'm going to try my best. So this is what has helped me propel through this tournament and helped me, you know, until now to come into the final.
Elena, can you take us through the injuries from the very beginning?
It's a long story. It's going to be a long story.
The abbreviated
Oh my God. Actually, it all started in the exhibition in Hopman Cup. I injured my glute muscle, or how you call that?
Yeah.
Backside?
Yeah, in the back. Yeah. Then I had a back pain in Australian Open. So then I had, I don't know what I played afterwards. Then I got sick in India Wells really bad and was sick for 3 or 4 months. I had some bacteria that they didn't know how to get rid of it, and so my nose was running the whole time. It was really bad in my throat, and it was hard for me to breathe. Then in French Open, I had a problem with my arm. You know, my arm was like swollen, and it was since the second round of the tournament I was struggling. And in Wimbledon, I made some movement and I had a tear in my meniscus where they told me I went to have a surgery. I'm not going to play for a while, but I recovered in 3 weeks. But it really took me a long time, you know, to come back. You know, it was amazing how my knee got weaker, and you know, through Olympics and LA and Montreal, I was really out of shape. I couldn't move. I was not fast enough. It was hard for me. And then finally now I'm really working hard, with my coach, with my fitness coach, really, taking care of every little detail, even the food I'm eating. I'm really taking care of everything because all these little things are going to make a big difference, especially for me. So these things are starting to pay off, and I'm really being disciplined in the moment. I'm really listening to everything, I'm really eager, really motivated to do the right things and to win a Grand Slam. So I'm really happy to be in the final, and tomorrow is another day. Hopefully, I can give my best in the last match of the tournament.
Elena, I'm sure you heard about the possibility of a lot of rain tomorrow. Would you rather have the extra day if they push it back to Sunday?
For me, it doesn't matter. I just, whenever I play, I'm going to play. I'm going to be there. I'm going to try my best, and that's all I care about. Even if it's tomorrow or the next day or in a week, I'm going to go out there and compete.
If you play Serena Williams, how does your history against her, where you've split 6 matches, you split the 2 matches this year, all the matches on hard court?
This year we are 1-1. I beat her at the Australian Open. She beat me in Miami in 3 sets. So it will be a tough match. She's a powerful player, and she loves to play here at the Open. But so do I, and I love being here. I love the atmosphere. And it's going to be an interesting match if she wins. But I don't know what is happening now with Safina. Safina is also in great form and doing really well the last couple of months. So whoever it will be a difficult opponent. But I will go out there and do my best.
What has been the difference when you've played Serena, since you've split those matches? What has been the key when you've played against her?
What do you mean, when I have won?
When you have won or when you have
but
lost?
But overall, she's I think the strongest player on the tour, together with her sister. Nobody has the power that they have, and we cannot compare. At least I cannot compare to any of them, with their strength. And they're great athletes, really unbelievable athletes. So they move really well. They hit the ball so hard, and so if you want to really win when they're in form, you really have to be on the top of your level, and you really have to go for every shot, and you really have to run a lot. So it will be difficult, but it's doable.
Having spent so much time at Knicks, do you regard the United States as sort of a second country?
Yeah, I have a house here in America, and I love spending time here. And when the tournaments are in America, I'm here. When the tournaments are in Europe, I go back home to Serbia. So it's like my second home.
Elena, Novak struggles with hostile crowds, and of course he had an issue with that last night. How important is it to you to be loved out there on court?
I don't know how important it is to be loved, but I'm being myself, and I say everything that I feel to say, and it comes out naturally. So different players, they have different personalities, and people may like them, some people may not like them. But of course, when you play a crowd favorite, when you play an American here at the Open, the majority of people will be against you, which is normal, which is understandable, because if I played in Serbia, of course the crowd would be on my side. So when you play, for example, like Djokovic played against Roddick, it was, very, you could understand that, 90% of the crowd was for Roddick. But, that was the issue between them, with the injuries and the things they had. I cannot comment on that because this is not my thing, and I can say what I do. I don't like to comment on other people's, comments or whatever they have done.
Did you see the on-court interview?
I did, and I saw